Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the US Capitol building. If you've joined us today for the insurrection, please make sure you pick up a promotional leaflet on the way in, stay inside the safety cordons at all times, and if you get lost, speak to one of our Capitol police officers. They'll be sure to point you in the right direction. And be sure to set aside a little time today to join us for some insurrection activities, including our photography tour, our fancy dress competition, and have a go on our climbing wall. But don't forget those safety ropes. And I've now received the results of our fancy dress competition. The winner today is Jacob Chansley. That's Mr. Jacob Chansley. If you could report to your nearest Capitol Police officer, they'll be sure to give you your prize, a guided tour of the building. And all that's left is for me to thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the insurrection. Wherever possible, please try to clean up after yourselves. Don't forget to visit the souvenir shop on the way out, and feel free to join us on the outdoor terrace for Nancy Pelosi's Insurrection Soiree. Grab yourself a light refreshment and enjoy the music of our very own fancy dress competition winner.
Hold on. Go to sound, turn on Zoom for sounds. Zoom, sound in. Okay. Go to Zoom. And now I bet they hear us fine.
Yep, it's working now.
Here's Silk.
What's up, Silk?
Hey guys.
What's up, Wobbs?
What's up, Kyle? Humble. Hey, Silk.
You seen Super Bob's new video?
That was fucking hilarious.
I shortened it down a little bit.
No, I didn't see it. No,
I got it for you.
What do you see? This is fucking hilarious.
I got it for you. Just watch my screen.
Take his boat out under the water.
No.
That's
What do you
all
say?
guys over at the PKR, you know, for helping me with my outdoor. I mean, it turned out
It's not
good,
showing
guys. I
anymore.
really appreciate it.
Oh, you don't see anything?
I'd go ahead and give
Oh, there
it
it
a
is, yeah.
Fuk YouLose. Yep, here's my outdoor. Pretty sweet, isn't it? I mean, doggone, we're talking almost a whole ounce.
7?
Not
Yeah.
bad from outdoor. Look. And so frosty.
He says it with such a straight face, too, like it's
Yep.
He does. I guess you see a grin on him.
PKR boys.
Best grow ever.
Best grow ever.
Best plant ever.
Thanks for PKR.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys.
Super Bob.
I'm gonna get almost an ounce out of this. He's trying not to laugh while he was doing it too. It was funny. Fucking Bob, he cracks me up, man. I was really bummed when he couldn't come out last year. I wanted to meet him. He's a character.
Yeah.
Family come out there too, right? He started out on the
Family tried.
in his motorhome and it didn't make it.
Yeah, he went about 300 miles, I think he said, and his motorhome started acting up.
Yeah.
You can't rely on those old fucking beasts, man, unless you're a real true mechanic. And you really, the only guy I would travel with like that was my brother-in-law, right? This kid, man, we were out on the water, okay? And I don't know what he did, but he ended up taking the valve train off. And he goes, I just happened to have another one here. And he fucking pulled it out, and he pretty much rebuilt the fucking motor while the rest of us were sitting around smoking doobies and drinking beers and shit.
Yeah.
He rebuilt the top end of his motor. He's like, all right, let's hope it works. We're like, it'll work. And he turned the key and vroom, adjusted the valves a little bit, man, and on our way again, man. And we were out in the middle of Cape Cod Bay, so we were pretty far out. You couldn't see the land, you know. But he was just one of them dudes, man. You can go anywhere with a guy like that. And I would travel in an RV with a guy like that. Because, you know, you break down, chances are he's going to be able to fix the fucking thing. But
Well, it's an older RV and it's got a gas engine in it probably. So
yep, exactly. And I think he said it was a 454 or something, man.
455, I believe.
Yeah, big fucking motors, man.
yeah, big block.
Oh, yeah.
Used to have one of my 442. Nice engine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he I think he said, wasn't it called, didn't he say 300 or 400 miles he made it? And it was just starting to act up, so he was turning around.
Don't remember.
Yeah, because it's probably 1,000 miles out there, right?
Yeah, it was 1,000 miles or more for him. Plus, he had fucking his wife and 3 fucking dogs, and
He's
he had a whole fucking menagerie with him.
He's west of Cobra.
Yeah, he's about 2 hours from me, I think.
I think a little bit farther now.
Well, he came here once before. Basically, he's close to Chicago. So.
Yeah, I thought he lived on the west side of Chicago, but maybe not. Or it might be even more south though.
Yeah, I think he has a couple houses. I'm not positive. I think his parents or grandparents passed away.
Here goes the grove. There's something. It's busy. Outdoors.
When I met him, he was fucking growing in a swamp. Yeah, he fucking had seeds in a swamp, man. He was fucking. It worked. He fucking grows everywhere.
First night I met him online, anyway, he was growing weed in fucking Walmart bags. Somebody had the fucking Walmart bags full of fucking dirt, and he was fucking.
He
had
definitely has a
fucking
green thumb.
plants growing out of him.
I'm gonna play some music, so fuck them. I'm listening to it.
Hey, real.
What's up, real?
What's up, real?
Yep, I got these fucking skin things going on because I was working today. What the fuck is that? All of a sudden it just appears.
That is called old guy skin.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Fucking tell me about it, man. I'm fucking changing the blade on my fucking table saw, right? And I reach down there and it rubs, it rubs along the fuck this side of your arm, right? I fucking look down an hour later. It looks like I went to a fucking meat grinder.
I know, it's like, what the fuck?
Like, what the fuck is this, man? There's big fucking giant bruises everywhere. It's like, holy shit. That's what I knew. That's what I knew.
Low on
Yeah.
vitamin C.
What's that?
Low on vitamin C.
I'm going to get some vitamin C tablets then. For sure.
And I had the same problem summer until I started taking my vitamin C tablet.
No kid. All right. Bet.
I had
I'm
a
going to
big
thank you.
spot right here.
I'm going to go get some tomorrow,
Just
man.
from, like you said, just from rubbing on something.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't sharp or anything like that.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah. It looks like, it really does look like someone smacked it with a hammer.
But I got vitamin C right here.
I'm going to get some tomorrow.
Vitamin D3 right here.
Yep. Vitamin D is good for you. My doctor was telling me that because of how people are with the sun and everything, sunscreen and everything, he goes, there's a huge fucking vitamin D deficiency. Everybody's vitamin D deficient.
Old guy skin, yeah. Humble agrees.
I am not in
Well, that's called Papa Charlie, my mother's second husband. It would happen to him, and I go, dude, what the fuck did you do? And he goes, yeah, I know, man. He goes, you should have seen it. And I go, what? And he goes, I bumped into the doorway going by. I'm like, what? And he goes, you'll find out, man. He goes, it's old guy skin.
Maybe it is because, we are changing my diet. So, I mean, this is kind of new.
vitamin C.
I'm gonna go take some tomorrow. I believe that. I believe that every bit of that.
Yeah, I don't have much vitamin C. I don't drink orange juice or anything. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I used to drink a lot of OJ and not that much vitamin C in it, but vitamin C, huh? That makes sense.
men's multivitamin. I used to take a Flintstone multivitamin. I don't know
I
if
used
that
to
works.
take those Centrums, the multivitamins. I took those for fucking a long time.
Multiple men. Oh.
The first year I ever got like that, though. And I'm 66. That's the first year I've ever had something like that happen.
Really? Yes, it was just this. I would say the last year and this year was when I noticed it.
Have you
happening to
been
me.
changing your diet at all?
Yeah, I've not been eating as good or as much as I used to.
I don't know, man.
My diet has changed a little bit, so I used to eat a lot more fruit and stuff too. So
I get all kinds of bruises on my arm. Just touch something like that.
I go pack my
Yeah.
lunch, but now it's either I'm throwing packets in the microwave or something for lunch now instead of having a nice lunch when I'm not working. I'm not expending a lot of energy. I mean, I'm working, but I'm not like I'm really working.
Right.
Not many calories in a multivitamin, right?
Oh, it never hurts to take a vitamin.
Right.
Most of them are okay, so. I really don't like taking any medicine, but I know I'm getting older now, so.
Yep.
Nobody's ever heard of bag milk. What's going on?
No,
Not Canadian, obviously.
I still use
I
a
don't know,
gallon of milk probably every 4 days. I go through that with my milk, with the coffee.
Ever heard of bag milk? I talk to Canadians.
You put milk in your coffee?
Yep.
Really? You gotta try some half and half, man.
Well, I've used it before, so it tastes good, yeah, but
Yeah, half and half tastes really good.
Probably got artificial
Why?
sugar in it to make it sweeter.
What's that?
Probably got an artificial sweetener in it, though.
What, the half and half?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't care. System.
Even the milk you get today has.
I put a couple of equals in it too, because I used to put 2 big giant fucking scoops of sugar in there, man.
that's the biggest thing that I've cut back on
Yeah.
is sugar. Without
Yeah.
question, the biggest thing.
Yeah, I'm real surprised because I was always a soda, and I gotta say, I've really stuck to these fucking things here, man. The seltzer waters,
Just regular
Yeah.
order for me.
and I really like them, man. I just dumped the fucking Neo. And, it works for me, man. I drink fucking. You got fucking bags of fucking empties right over on the other side of the wall here.
I drink coffee, Gatorade, and water.
Yeah,
I really wondered, does all Canadians drink bag milk?
that's how they get their
That's the way
milk.
they sell it.
They
That's the
all
way they
have it.
sell it.
Wow.
But you don't have to buy the 3-liter bags. You could buy a carton, like a regular cart.
Oh, so you don't have to
But
buy
you
a
don't
bag
have to
milk.
buy quantity. No, you don't have to. It's not necessary.
They don't want all that
That's
plastic
the way they
waste,
sell it.
like the plastic bottles we do.
We recycle.
Well, won't the bag do the same thing? Like,
When you
choke
drink
the
a couple of
fucking
these-
little.
When you drink a couple of these a day, this freaking plastic adds up
Adds
fast.
up real quick.
Yeah, and those Gatorade bottles are fucking thick, man.
Yeah, they're not good
They're
bottles.
not like a disposable. I mean,
Not like the bottle.
I used to
water.
always bring one of those camping, especially in the winter, man. I'd throw that in my sleeping bag when it was empty. You know, it was a good
Big
piss
old
jug.
double D's.
Fucking night, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fucking 20 degrees out, man, or fucking 20
That
below.
plastic bottle is
The last thing you want to do is get out of your
Plastic bag,
fucking
same
sleeping
thing,
bag
right?
and go have a piss, man.
plastic bottles, plastic bags, same plastic, I think.
It's the thickness of it. So
It is. I mean, you gotta remember, plastic. There's a little tiny bit of plastic, and they blow it into a big giant bag.
Well, no little squirrel's gonna stick his head in my milk jug, and they will in a plastic bag, and what the fuck does food grade mean? Yeah, good question.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Usually means it's white. Because you think
First
it's
use,
extra
not
clean.
not the recycled shit.
yeah, well, they say they're finding microplastic in our bloodstreams and
Yeah.
everything else.
Oh fuck yeah! There's so much plastic in every part of your life.
I
Now
float in
they-
the ocean, no problem.
I mean,
They used
even
to.
like even these. You ever see the commercial where they take the can of fucking soda and they drop it in the fucking acid or whatever the fuck it is, and it eats all the aluminum off the can and leaves the plastic liner behind, and the dude fucking picks it up and the fucking Coke is all still inside the plastic fucking liner.
Yeah.
And lined in every single fucking can made. That plastic's no good for you, man. They're saying now that you fucking keep your fucking food, go try to store canned goods. Not unless you can it yourself, man. Or bottle it or whatever. Make preserves out of it or do something with it. What kind of fucking lame music you playing, man?
Oh, whatever. I'll change
You put me to
station.
sleep over here, man.
That's right.
I thought I was at a fucking funeral or something, man.
Hey, this is my number mix. I don't know. Number 3 mix. Here's Daily Mix 4. Let's see what we get. Witchman, North of Vegas.
Hair ballads back in the 70s and the 80s. Big hair ballads, and they had their hair all the way out.
Oh yeah, the hair bands.
And they'd sing the ballads, White Snake.
Yeah.
And a couple other, I think Motley Crue even did a ballad back then, one of the big ballad things.
Yes, I remember.
So we'll take requests here, and I got Spotify, so
Did you hear? Have you heard the new Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stones.
Yeah, they come up with a new song there.
Right, the new Rolling Stones.
Mott the Hoople. Can you find
Yeah, it's a really cool video.
How about some Mott the Hoople?
How do you spell it?
MOTTHOPPLE.
I'm not going out there this year, real. I don't think Cobra is. Are you? You going out to Villains?
No, I don't believe so.
Real wants to go on hell. We were talking about October, Real.
What are they? Who's talking about October?
Well, Dougie was talking to Lowell last night, saying that Real wants to come out, and they were
Oh,
him and his girl. Yeah, I think so.
Time.
oh, nice.
When would be the best time for him to come out there, and how long is he going to stay, and all this?
Yeah.
They were talking about that.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The conclusion is like October. That's what they came up with. It would be better.
I'll tell you what. You're
as
gonna
soon as the harvest
be
is in.
chilly there in October, man.
But that's what the harvest is in. He's going there.
I had about fucking 10 blankets on me this time of the year and last year.
Yeah.
And
Dougie was cold. He was saying the other night he's going to close the windows. It's cold.
oh yeah,
Villain said there's something about it was getting cold.
Yeah.
well, he's
Well, Villain's a fucking skinny
twig.
little fuck. That's right.
He
Yeah.
is a skinny,
No
skinny
fucking
man.
meat on that guy.
Damn, is that boy skinny?
I'm still
Oh,
twice
yeah.
as big as he is.
You haven't met me in person yet either, then.
I met you in
Well,
person. Villain is smaller than you.
Is he?
Yeah,
I
Villain
haven't met
is
you in
skinnier
person,
than you are. He is a fucking. I mean, not. He is all sinewy tendons. I don't know.
You're wired. He's wired.
Builder time living with Bungholio.
Bung Holio.
Happy Cultivator. Hey, Happy Cultivator.
What's up, Happy?
Ever went, sure. Anyone know Stone Time Live?
No.
Time live with Bungholio. I don't know who that
We'll actually go to his channel and see what we're looking at.
Bung Holio. He hangs over at Front.
He's got 116
Yeah,
subscribers.
is.
He's got weed in his plants. I like that. All right. He's been around since August 9th, 21. All right. Good enough for me. Give him a wrench. No, I couldn't find that thing you asked for, Midwest, blah, whatever it was.
Mott the Hoople.
No, they didn't have it.
What the hoop?
Yeah. You gotta know who those were, Howard.
Say what?
You gotta know who Mott the Hoople is.
Yeah, I know who they are. I've heard of them before.
Maybe I'm spelling it wrong, so you put it in private chat then I can see what the fuck it is.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna worry about it. Play what you want to.
Go for the Rolling Stones. Gotta see the new
Uh,
video.
try,
The babe of that video is so hot.
Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen
Cindy Sweetie.
Amanda Cody.
and the Lost
Okay.
Planet Airmen.
I always like he always sang that song, Hot Rod Lincoln.
Steve Sims Blues too.
Yeah.
What's the name of the movie there? Name of the song you're looking for me to play, Howard?
Angry.
Huh?
Angry.
Angry.
A-N-G-R-Y.
Angry, okay.
New release. New release.
Angry, there it is.
Yeah. You'll get bounced
I don't
off
give
of
a
that,
fuck.
man.
We're still on YouTube, Rumble. Go to Rumble.
Is it copyright? You don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
Rolling Stones, you know it is. Fucking 80-year-old fucking rocker.
Gotta see the video.
Oh, you want to see it?
Sure. Gotta see the babe. Show the guys the babe.
Yeah,
I don't think it has a video.
Where you flying from, Real? Where's Real? In Jersey?
I'm not sure. No, it has the not the video.
Yeah, I think
we-
that's what I paid Real. It was I think it was either 400 or 500 maybe.
For a round
Round
trip.
trip from Boston. And that was a non-stop both ways, man.
Yeah, mine was four.
On Delta. It was
Four on fucking cheap one. Freedom Airlines, whatever the fuck it was.
Frontier. You went on Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real fucking bargain, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Especially on your flight home, took you fucking 12 hours.
Oh yeah. Too many layovers, huh?
Well, what happened was the fucking flight attendant on his flight had a hissy fit with a passenger, and then everybody on the plane, they were going to try to throw the passenger up, and everybody on the plane said, no, it wasn't the passenger, it was him. So they had to wait for another fucking air stewardess or whatever to come on the plane, so they sat on the runway for a couple hours or something.
Ah.
Yeah, that's those bargain basement airlines, man. I was on fucking Delta, man, and had all first run fucking movies right in front of you, man. They're all free. I watched Top Gun on the way back to Boston, man. The new Top Gun. It was cool, man. And the flight was on time. Gave you a free Coke.
I would have flew out of Indy and right into Colorado Springs on Southwest.
We went to Detroit. To Denver.
Yeah. It was
Probably would have been better to go to Colorado Springs, but I don't know what the
definitely
point.
would have been better, but the thing was, the only flights that I could get to Colorado Springs would have landed in Denver first and then up down to Colorado Springs, but
They
they were
must have an airport in
multiple stops along the way.
Pueblo or West Pueblo too, don't they?
Well, that was through Southwest. That was last year too now, so
You can get really high rail, but by the time you get on the fucking plane 2 hours later, you ain't even gonna be high. They make you fucking sit at the gate for a fucking hour. It's a fucking pain in the ass in the fucking airport.
Where did
man.
he say where he's from?
He's at Newark, New Jersey.
Jersey?
You're gonna fly out of and that's a busy fucking hub too, that fucking airport.
That wouldn't be that bad. How long would drive for him? Take one night over in a hotel someplace. And
major airports
What's that
are
from?
pretty busy.
Well, you're going be the same distance from me. He's right on the fucking coast. I mean, I got probably a couple 100 miles more because Massachusetts is out here, you know.
if I was gonna go there, I would definitely drive again. I'd drive. I wouldn't fly. I don't think because the drive down from Denver was like 2 hours. And,
3-day drive. 3-day drive, right?
fuck no, not from my house.
Michigan to Colorado.
How many hours a day can you
I'll look
drive?
it up. I could easily go 18. I really could.
You can drive for 18 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done 24-hour runs, but I haven't done them at 60.
But that was 5 years ago.
I
I did
was
it. So I
fucking
don't know
young
for sure.
man.
I would usually sleep over because the wife wouldn't want to do
I'll
that.
tell you what, man. Driving 4 hours home for me knocks the fucking snot out of me, man. I'm man enough to admit it, man. I'm fucking tired after driving 4 hours.
Well, that's a boring ride. You
I mean,
do it over and over,
if
you know?
I stopped and got something to eat or whatever, I'm sure I could go another 3-4 hours, traveling. So, I mean, for an 8-hour day.
Kansas City, Colorado. And directions, still on it.
Driving those long hours used to be like speed. I'd be so wound up.
Wound up, right.
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Then when you stop, you're all wound up. You can't fucking slow down.
So you're concentrating all that time.
Right. That's what I'm taking home from Maine. Was it yesterday morning? And I'm fucking going down the highway, and all of a sudden, man, around Portland, which is probably about a little more than a third of the way home, all of a sudden, man, here comes the fucking rain. I mean, it was torrential fucking rain, and I'm just in the fast lane.
18 hours, 58 minutes.
15 hours. That's a
18 hours, 58 minutes. 1,300 miles.
18 hours.
Yeah.
Almost 19 hours.
So it would definitely be a 2-day trip. I'd stop probably in the middle and.
You're figure by the time you stop for gas and to eat, that's probably 24 hours.
Yeah, I'll definitely stop in the middle and just, I'd drive right there. I don't think I'd have any trouble doing that.
You're going to add 6 hours by stopping for gas and eating. So.
Oh, easily. It's either that or get yourself a fucking pack of fucking caffeine, whichever kind you like, and hit the fucking road. Just go for it, man.
Eat a couple Adderalls or something.
When I drive from Florida up to New Hampshire, I pretty much did it right through.
Right. That's I did it a couple of times a year.
Right.
We blast out at Disney World. We leave here at 7 o'clock at night and blast down in Orlando in 22, 23 hours, 21 hours, I think was my record.
I would, have sleep, stop halfway in between, take a rest, and go.
I used to stop down around South Carolina, Georgia, and crash for an hour. And then just get up and fucking boogaloo, man.
Looks like a pretty boring ride, though. I mean, Indiana. I'd like to go to Indiana. Illinois looked like it sucked. Iowa after that sucked. Nebraska sucked.
I would much rather drive at night, man. There's nobody on the fucking road. All the fucking. Once you get past 1 o'clock, all the drunks go in.
Yeah, that's when all the wildlife is around out here. So
don't they have the fences on the highway to stop that? Well, I mean, I know they don't perfect because I see deer all the time.
Yeah, see, I've never been in those big states. I've always just been traveling up and down the East Coast. The first time I went west of the Mississippi was when I went out to the Lone Villains place, man.
Yeah.
Bought my Cobra in Arizona, Phoenix.
Oh, I've never been out to Colorado.
It's beautiful. I'll definitely give Colorado one of the most beautiful states I've been to.
South Dakota, Nebraska.
I still like New Hampshire better, but that's probably just my,
I don't know. When's the last time you were up in New Hampshire?
2 years ago.
Oh, all right.
Went to Mount Washington, took the wife up to Mount Washington.
I mean, I've been going up 95 all the time for the past 15
93.
years.
95, just like a short bit through New Hampshire.
When we went to go get the dogs, we had to go up 93.
Yeah.
The last time I was on 93, it was 2 lanes. It was like a Route 3. It was 2 lanes on each side of the road. We get up there, all of a sudden there's fucking 6 lanes of fucking I-93 going from Massachusetts into New Hampshire. I was
to
like,
Londonderry and all that stuff,
holy shit. So, needless to say, everywhere that I used to know up in New Hampshire, I'm from New Hampshire. I was born in Lebanon. And
that area's not too bad. I think it's 81 over there.
Yeah.
That's not bad over there. I lived and worked in Suncook for quite a while.
I know a whole bunch of guys that retired and moved up to New Hampshire, bought new houses or condos or whatever, and they were liking it, man. Nice crisp mountain air, as they say, you know. I always liked New Hampshire.
I really do. I love New Hampshire. I think, you might say differently, but I think it's the best state for freedom, Except, I don't know.
Well,
No sales tax, no income tax. That's fucking nice,
Maine
right?
is number one safest state in the country, man.
Yeah, but you got no people there.
Also, it's number one for the most white people too.
Wait, they got no people there.
That's all right. That's why I like it. I really do. That's why there's 600 people in the town. I'm good with that, man. I go up there for a week. I was just up there for a week last week. I didn't see one fucking person.
The town I built my house in New Hampshire, we had 2,000 people, which was a good amount, but not too many. It was only like less than an hour from the border in Massachusetts, and I went to Mass to work.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to think of it because it was so long ago that I worked. But man, I don't remember filling out Mass taxes ever. And yet I worked in Mass and I lived in New Hampshire.
Right. Yeah, because if you work here, you're getting stiff because you're paying income tax.
Well, you would think so, but I never filled out income taxes in Massachusetts. I don't know. I'd have to look back, my paychecks from years ago, but.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, real. I like it. I like Maine. I like, it's. I'm in like central Maine, so wherever I want to go, I can go left, right, up, and down. It's pretty much whichever direction you want to go. But it's nice, beautiful waters, lakes, everything up there.
Yeah, I like Maine.
Get a lot of snow up there.
I don't know. I've never been up there in the winter.
Huh?
Yeah.
I've never been up there in the winter, man. I've seen pictures of it. My neighbor Gary used to send me this. He sent me a picture one year when my camper was up there. It's just a regular little 19-foot camper, and the fucking all you could see was the antenna sticking out the top because it had little Mickey Mouse ears on the top of it. I get some right here. The antenna, it was sticking up out of the thing, had this thing on the top of it, so you could see the black ears sticking out of the drift of fucking snow. But yeah, most years, last year they didn't get much for snow. I will say they, rain-wise and other weather-wise, it's pretty much runs concurrent of what our weather is here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's because the weather all goes matches up through Maine.
Up through Maine, right. A lot of times because of the Kennebec River is right below us.
And you get the ocean out there. That's,
The weather fucking splits and it goes around us. A lot of times you'll see a big storm of brewing.
I would think Howard is pretty similar weather to Maine because he's further north than I am. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in the city. It's different. The city, we've got houses everywhere, subdivisions and everything, and everybody's got their furs going. The temperature in the city is totally different than if you go outside of the country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally,
Especially with all these, giant pine trees everywhere. That's what 7 is.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm in the woolly fucking swamp, man. Got lots of evergreens, lots of fucking birch, a lot of birch. Hickory.
September, the weather starts to change in September, October.
Oh, yeah.
2 plants now. I found some bud rot on one bud the other day.
Uh-oh.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, they're done. They're all yellowed out.
You're not giving them any food. Bastard.
8 weeks.
Starvation bastard.
Why do the stems turn purple?
Because you didn't give them enough food.
Uh-oh.
Too much water, not enough food.
I don't know about too much water, but
when they reach maturity, they yellow out by themselves, right?
Typically, the last couple weeks of flower, yes.
That's right.
Which wouldn't be until for another 3 weeks at least.
3 weeks, yeah.
Well, these
That's
ones
not the second week of September.
Wait, second week of October is when
You can
They started
facility
to
run
flower
for
the
another
second
month,
week of
right?
July. The second week of July, they start to flower. These 4 that I have. So it's been 8 weeks since this
When
week.
are they done?
They're done. 8 weeks is done. They're all yellow. They're not going to get any bigger. The buds are firm.
How's the trichomes look?
I haven't got a glass to look at.
What?
I just go by time. I don't look at the trichome. I don't have a magnifier, a lens.
I think you would do better next year to put them in the ground. No fucking buckets.
Bigger pots.
No
I don't
buckets.
like it
No
in the ground.
buckets. No buckets. Or use the air pots, fabric pots, like Villain has. Don't use
He's got
plastic
100-gallon fucking
shit
pots,
outside.
Well, that's what I have. I have fabric
Big,
pots.
no.
But the pot, I have 3 in plastic buckets. And all the rest are in fabric pots.
He said Bill planted his in 100-gallon pots.
Yes,
Yeah.
100-gallon fabric pots.
I've got a 40-pound, and that freaker is huge.
Yeah.
I can
That's why
just-
his fucking plants are so big, man. They're fucking, look at
If
it.
the
6-8
Dougie,
feet
if the
across.
Dougie shoveling 100 gallons of dirt, 5 pounds a gallon is 500 pounds of planter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not moving them. Fuck no.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna be there for a long time.
They got a truck deliver the
They're talking
soil.
about moving them already.
Well,
The
it's
two
not
close
flat
together,
out
they
there,
didn't realize
but-
the plants would get so big.
Because
Might
it's not
empty one
flat
out as, you know, a selective one.
So you can get forklifts under them, lift them up, and move them around.
You ain't getting a forklift the way he's built.
On the side of that slope.
Ain't getting no
that
forklift
helps.
where he is. Where those plants are. Those things are all on a hill.
Yeah,
no,
fucking-
that helps.
30-degree hill, a hill at least.
Yeah, you're gonna need that support netting or that
Yep.
yeah.
Emotional support trellis.
Oh, yeah.
Emotional support.
You're gonna need it.
I have one side holding up the other side.
Perpetual motion.
I would have already done it as soon as they started dropping, really. So
Cover that whole fucking thing all the way around and tuck them in.
yeah, or just like an umbrella around it, where you just let
Yeah,
go
yeah.
of the sides and
Of course, getting a trellis over it might be a challenge for Humble because the plants are like 4 feet taller than he is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they'll get down to him eventually.
Yeah, wait till come down to you eventually. What's up, Gordo?
And just hope the branches don't break first. Hey, Grodo.
Yeah, he's another quick chopper like Howard. He was already talking about taking him down too.
It's their weather up there. You can't
I know,
help it.
I know.
Oh, if they're ready, they're ready. I mean,
Not that much different than me. I'm sorry, you know. And
Yeah, well, you go out here, the 1st of October, it starts getting pretty nasty.
that's right.
Yeah.
As long as they ever let it go, it's October the
Supposed to
4th.
get freezes every night. I think it's supposed to get down to 46 degrees here tonight.
I think we went on to 45 tonight. Echo.
And
What's the
little
weather
rain
gonna
and
be?
All your buds will start to rot.
The current weather is 63 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Tonight, you can expect clear skies with a low of 45 degrees.
45.
45. See, that's getting pretty cold for those plants. They're going to stop growing.
Oh, they'll stop growing, but they're going to be putting out trichomes to say, oh, gotta protect myself.
They're ready, they're ready. But the copycats, they're not ready. They're only like
I
2
think-
weeks into flower. So if we go another 2 weeks is the end of the month. 5 weeks. The 3 weeks we're finishing. There's no way they're gonna go 3 weeks in October.
Oh, middle of October. October 15th will be a target.
Yeah,
So,
that's about right.
that's what it'll have
And
to
unless
be.
you were doing some light deprivation shit up there on your plants, they didn't go into flower in the middle of July. It doesn't happen.
I did. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the first couple, yeah, but some around the first couple of weeks, October or September they will.
He said they went into flower, and he may have because what I don't see him. But middle of July, he's saying they went into flower.
It started, yeah. That's when
Is
they
that
started. I timed
when
it.
did you
Like,
put
I
them
said, okay,
outside?
and I started them inside in March, middle of March, and I put them outside May 24. May 24. So they go outside May, June, July, 2 months, 2.5 months. They were already 2.5 months old indoors.
Photo periods don't care about how long they've been vegging for. Unless it's an
One copycat
autoflower,
has
and then, you all
has
bets out
really
the fucking
nice
window.
buds. The other copycats don't have very many large colas, but this one has huge, humongous colas on it.
Man, they
Started. It's going to go another 2-3 weeks at least. The other ones, they're all yellowed out. They're not growing. It's like the white widow and
well, do you see my plants? Do they have buds like mine do? Like my shishkaberry?
no, nothing's like your berry.
Well, you sure there is. There's lots of shit that's better than my shishkaberry. Fucking villains, I'm humble.
Not in my backyard.
Well, that's the.
See?
It's an NIMBY.
That's what we're trying to teach you, old man. We're trying to teach you that, old man.
I know. I thought I knew it all until I saw Wobbly do his magic with those.
Like Wobbly, another one.
What do you mean Wobbly? That other one. Us Canadians have to do what we have to do. Wobbly's got it. He's like half a click from the lake. So he's really got mold and mildew issues. What's that? Historia he's got? Historia or
Victoria.
Victoria? Not Victoria. Just on the one plant. I noticed some spots on all the leaves after the rain the other day.
I would think that all fucking outdoor plants have some shit.
Yeah. Well, I found one
know.
cicada on my other plant the other day. So today, this
I'm
morning,
sure if you went to Twisted Roots, these plants aren't so fucking, perfect either. How about Holly? I haven't seen his plant.
Harley, he's got, he's got a property and it's backed onto a field. Okay?
Yeah, I've been to his property. I have been there.
If you go out the back, there's a incline that goes down to the field. And he's about 50 yards from the house. He took the camera there on one of his videos, and it's down the slope. You can't see it from the house. That the plants are there, but they're down the bottom of the little swale before the field. There's an open field that's just been plowed.
Yeah, again, I've been to Holly's grow. Not this year.
Oh. There's a video he put out that I saw. He said better than the grow that he had in that with all the tanks and all the side of the hill last year's grow. Big pumps and hoses and watering system. This year he's just let them go wild.
Humble has Victoria everywhere too. I mean, Wild does. Not Humble, knock on wood.
Oh, yeah.
Really should look him up. I haven't even looked him up. Oh, he changed his picture. 9/5, 8 days ago. Yeah, he's going the same spot he did last year, or when I was there.
Way
They actually
back.
look good. The plants actually look good this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, they had lots of rain. Last year was very dry. Who knows what they're like? Those are better. So he's close to you, right? In Michigan too.
He's north of me about 1 hour, and
yeah.
northeast of me. So he's north of Detroit. I'm about even with Detroit.
Okay. He's more towards Lansing.
Flint.
Good. Okay, that's where all the water has been tainted, right?
Yes, that's what the water problems were.
Michigan, all that tainted water. Bullshit.
That water that they would pipe through the pipes they had, corroded the pipes and fucked them up. But that's not where Holly lived. Holly didn't live where the bad water is.
There's a native reserve up in northern Ontario, Grassy Narrows, where the mining company spilled mercury into the water. Like this has been 60 years ago, and contaminated all the water supply for the natives up there. A lot of them were poisoned with the mercury, and they never cleaned it up. Now they're causing a stink about it now. Grassy Narrows did about the environment.
Kind of what happened in East Palestine, Ohio, just recently.
Yeah, with that trade derailment.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Haven't heard nothing about Maui either, huh? 2,000 kids missing in Maui. Hey, don't worry about it.
In a oil processing industrial plant, and all the water from the firefight went down into the creek and was poisoning all these birds. And they tried to stop it from getting into the lake, and all the oily sludge floating in the Wilberforce Creek. 10 miles, 10 clicks down to the lake. Ready for the ravines of the parks in the city.
All right, I'm not listening to any more fucking Rolling Stones.
Okay, that's fine. I just asked for the one song. Well, you got to see the video to that song.
I didn't see the video.
But you can't broadcast the video, I guess, right? Oh. Wow. I'm Iron Man. I remember this.
I don't hear Butts. Speak up, Butts.
He's muted.
Hey, I'm here, Cobra. I'm here.
Hey, what's
here.
happening?
What's happening, man?
All good, all good. What's up?
You know you are live on YouTube World, right?
Mr. Seven.
We're not normally live on the fights.
No, I was caught off guard there when I seen it.
Just so you know, you're not showing your face, but what's up to you? And we are on Rumble too. We got, oh boy, 3 people there. No one's typed. I think we're actually on Twitch at x.com now. Let's see if that's working too. No. Not an X. You going outside, Butts?
Yeah, I got started out bad, went worse.
All downhill.
Yeah, it did.
Let's
The last few years, I was growing indoor. I had some white widow growing. Yeah, it was okay. I can't say that I won at all. Like I'm seriously, I'm a plant killer. I spent a lot of money to be a plant killer. Like fuck, seriously.
less is more, brother.
Here we go. I'll spread a shot here, I think. See what happens. There we go.
We see you. What's up?
That'd be me.
So, when you said you grow inside, or you grew inside, you have the lights still? What kind of lights do you use?
Oh, I had Diablo 650Rs.
That's a fucking
I
kick-ass
had
light.
3 of them.
Holy shit, that's a kick-ass light.
Yeah, I had 3 of them.
You still have them?
No, it went with a separation.
Oh, yeah.
How'd these go? Yeah, I don't want to shit anyway. Take it with you.
Well, bitch is gone. That's what I'd be saying.
Seriously, the whole hassle. I mean, I'd rather no.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm good.
See you, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but
Yeah. I'll take the fall. I'll take the fall and start again.
Start over. Yeah, that's right.
That's all you can do. Right.
I've met a cabbie years ago. He said he never marries. He approaches a woman. He says to her, "Let's shack up together." He says, "I'll pay the rent. You live with me for 2 years." And if she's smart, she can go out and work and save money. And after 2 years, he says he changes. Gets a new one every 2 years.
Okay.
He's serious. Dead serious. This cabbie's telling me the story how he offers them, that this is the arrangement and would be lovey-dovey for 2 years, and then it's goodbye, adios. See you later.
I have to say that's not quite the way I approach the whole scenario, but
Everybody different strokes for different folks, right? Whatever turns you on. One approach.
I did end up with some paraphernalia from the odds. I did end up with some odds and ends. I mean, I didn't get the lights. Let's just put it that way. I left the lights blurred.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, well,
not necessarily the most
okay.
important
I
part.
paid out the nuts for them too.
Yeah, they're expensive lights. Diablo's a fucking badass lights.
Yeah, well, I paid fucking top dollar for every goddamn one of them. Now, a good thing is that I did send back. I ran into some oh shit. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I've had a couple beers, but what runs the light?
Driver.
What's the word for that?
Driver.
Pardon?
The driver.
Okay. Yeah. I had a problem with one of my drivers, and they sent me a new one, and I hooked it back up. And then I had a second problem, and I told them again, and they sent me a driver, but I didn't attach it to the light, and then I decided to make my move. So I still have that driver too. So I got a lot of paraphernalia from it.
I know a couple people that build lights that could probably use that part or buy it off you or build a light to go with your driver. Michigan native. That's his name.
Michigan native, yeah.
Yeah, Michigan native lived close to me. He builds lights and some shit. If you wanted to use it, whatever.
He did lights for flavor, right?
What's that, Howard?
Michigan native did flavors lights. Michigan native did flavors lights.
Yeah, he did summer flavors. I think he did someone else. Howard.
Mr. 7 a light too, did
I have one of his lights, yeah. It
And he
works.
sent you a controller, right?
Flavors did, yes.
The lightning, yeah. I remember that.
Just took a while to get it though, right?
Oh, Michigan native, yeah. He was like he didn't have any money to ship it or something. Because he had it all put together, and Cobra had to go over there and fucking ship it for me.
I forgot about that. That's right.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
And you were complaining, yeah, he wasn't delivering it. You paid for it and
Hey,
everything.
it was all
like,
boxed and everything. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
fuck, ship it, dude. Oh yeah. And then it was like fucking 2 weeks ago. Like, ship it yet? No, not yet.
Cobra was a facilitator.
Well, not
Yeah.
necessarily
A
recommending
facilitator.
you buy a life Michigan Michigan native.
Well, there you go.
But he is available. I think. I haven't seen him in a while either. He lives. I drive pretty much past his house every week when I go to church. You know.
I don't know why YouTube went bad on my end for a minute.
It's still up on my end.
Huh? Not screwed up on your end?
No, I still have it on my end.
Yeah, it's still mine, but I had the arrow for a while and
Oh wow. Death circle.
now
There's a warning error. Bit weight lower than normal. Now it's saying good connection. I'm watching it on analytics. They'll tell me if I have, copyright shit or anything going on. But I am doing it, I'm doing multiple things at once.
durable.
Looks like we did have 3% drop frames. Oh well.
Yeah, that's what it did to me, and then my resolution dropped on YouTube. It glitched for a second, and then my resolution dropped. Could be
Leave it
something.